Now we're going to talk about masters. And masters are a way to create page content or functionality that can be reused either in templates or in pages. If you're from the .NET world, masters are a lot like controls within the programming interface. For this specific example, we're going to embed a Flash object into a master and apply it to our homepage template. So first, let's click the New Master button and call this Flash object. And let's resize it to 900 by 125. Now to embed an object, go to Insert, Embed Object, and let's go into our Asset Files, the Flash directory, and choose header1_v8.swf, which is a Flash movie. Click Open. Now let's resize this to 900 by 125 and make it have a position of 0 and 0. Now we want to click outside of that and readjust our master by applying a height of 125. And then the other thing we want to do is we want to make sure that it has no horizontal scroll bars and no vertical scroll bars. Okay, now let's go into our homepage template. Let's select our top section and let's make sure it has no horizontal and vertical scroll bars as well. Let's click and drag our Flash object into that area and position it at 150 by 5. And now let's run our project. So you can see now that we have a little bit of Flash in here, just a little bit of animation to kind of spice up the page a little bit. A quick note on using Flash. If you're going to use Flash within your iRise project, make sure that all the functionality is within your Flash movie file. If you're going to link to external items, make sure you have generic pages set up to link to those, because more than likely you're not going to be able to link to chapters within the iRise project without doing a lot of complicated work. The nice thing about masters, unlike templates, is that whenever you make changes to the master, it propagates and makes those changes to wherever you have your master applied in your project. And a master is always shrouded in dark gray. That's a fun word, shrouded. It's kind of like Sheboygan. However, you can make changes to your master, whether it's in a template or a page, by right-clicking on your master and choosing Break Master Reference. What that does is it converts the area into a section, and you can make whatever local edits you need to. Another way to do this is within the master, you can choose to drop it as a reference or drop it as a stamp. However, you cannot drop it like it's hot. Dropping it as a reference propagates the changes from the master, and dropping it as a stamp drops it into the page as a section, and you can make local edits. Another way to drop a master onto a page as a stamp, meaning the ability to do local edits, is just to hold down Alt and drag your Flash object onto the page. If you have multiple masters with similar content, you can also right-click on the master and choose Switch Master to switch to the correct master you want to use in your page. And we'll touch on switching masters when we create a master navigational menu in a later episode. Thanks for flying in to mockflock.com.